Hello everyone, you're welcome to Pinto's Keyboard Tuition once again. Today's class is going to be on inversions of chord, but our focus is going to be on the C major scale and C major, chords in C major. Okay, and what we are going to do is that we are going to have inversions of primary chords. I mean, what we did the last time in the lesson 5 is what we are going to look at. So what we are going to do is that we are going to look at the three chords. I mean the three chords which are the primary chords and their inversions. Okay, their first inversion and their second inversions and the positionings. Okay, so let's look at that. Let's do a little recap of what we did last time. We have a chord 1, chord 4, chord 5, and then back to chord 1, all in their root positions. Chord 1, chord 4, chord 5, chord 5, then back to chord 1. Chord 4, chord 5, then back to chord 1. Beautiful. So now let's look at it. We did a song with this particular song, this particular song we did last time, which is the Dynasty that we did, and we also had another song that we used. So let's look at that too. The chords for Dynasty. So it was like this. Dynasty, Dynasty, Dynasty. Basically, that's what we did last time. Dynasty, Dynasty, Remember, these are the fingers you are using: finger 1, finger 3, and finger 5. 1, 3, and 5. Okay, for all the positioning. 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and 5. In other words, it's the opposite to 5, 3, 1. 5, 3, 1. Then you move them to the F positioning, which is the chord 4. Okay, to chord 5. Okay, so with this, let's go on to today's lesson. We are looking at, our focus is on the inversions of the primary chords. So we played what we did. They are in their root positions. Root position, chord 1, root position, chord 4, which is the F chord, root position, chord 5, which is the G chord, and back to chord 1. So let's look at chord 1 first. If we want to invert chord 1 from the middle C, C, E, and G. Now, when we say inversion, we mean repositioning of the keys or the sounds. Okay, how can we reposition these sounds that we are playing? Okay, so let's look at it. So we have a C, we have an E, and we have a G. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we want to reposition this chord, and so we have to remove this C and send it to the other C up there, which is this. So this C is going to be repositioned over here, and we are going to reposition this key over here. And so this time we are having only the 3 and the 5, but this time we can't do this as we are doing. So this finger has to come and play. We are still keeping these two notes, which is the E and the G, and we are removing the C here. This C, we are removing it up here to this C. So your chord is going to be something of this nature. You see, this C is still there. So we are now going to have something of this nature. So your E, your G, and your C up. So this C has been repositioned. That is what we call, it has been repositioned. And so you are having an inversion. It has been inverted, okay? It has been removed from here up. And so you are having what we call the first inversion of chord 1 in C major. The first inversion of chord 1 in C major, because the root was like this. The root was these notes, C, E, and G. See this chord. Now it has been repositioned like this. Okay. So we now have the C up here. Okay. And it's like this. Okay. And so the fingers that I'm using now is not the right fingers for that. And so we have to use our small finger here, our index finger here, and our thumb on the E, like this. It creates a different effect. It looks so nice. The sound looks so different. It's different from this. It looks different from this. The C, E, and G. We reposition this up and we create what we call the first inversion of chord 1 in C major. Now let's look at the second inversion. The second inversion is from here. This has to go up because it is the one which is creating the root now. This is now the root. So the root is always what? Repositioned. So let's reposition this root, and you can see that we are going to have a different what? Inversion altogether. So we are putting this up, and so it will come somewhere here. So this is the first inversion. Second inversion, because this has been sent up, and that is what is the C here. So we are repositioning it now. Now this has to go up, so this 2 has to be there, and we put this one what's here. And so this, we want to reposition it, and we play it like this. Okay. So we are now having G, C, and E. G, C, and E in the key of C major. Okay, so this is going to be termed as well the second inversion of chord 1. The second inversion of chord 1. Okay, G, C, and E. Okay, so now you have the root position. You are going to say chord 1, C major, chord 1 in the root position. Okay, chord 1 in its first inversion, because this has been sent up, and that is what is here. You can see the C with a small finger, and then that's the first inversion. So this is the second inversion. Now this is going to be the root. So we have this already there, and so this E is sent up. Okay, and it's here. So we have first inversion, which is, this is the root, the first inversion, and the second inversion. Because it's a triad and it has only 3 notes, you can only have 2 inversions. Okay, so the first inversion and the second inversion. So you can't have a third inversion, because when you move to a third inversion, it means that you are going to have this as the root, and it's still the same as this. So you are going to have this as the same root position. We're going to have another root position. So chord 1 in the root position to what? To its first inversion, and then to the second inversion. You see? Beautiful. So that is in chord 1, which is the root position. Let's look at the chord 4. Let's do that over here. Let's do that over here. Let's do that over here. So this is the what? We are going to say this is what? The chord 4. Chord 4. F. So this is the C. This is F. So this is chord 4. Okay, that is chord 4. And with this chord 4, if we should have an inversion, then it means that we are going to what? Stand here. That is going to be our root, the middle. The A is going to be our root, chord 4. So this will be the first inversion, and this will be the second inversion. Okay. Look at it again, chord 1. Look at it again. Take a critical look at it. F, A, G, C. F, A, C. And then you go to what? Its first inversion. So this has become the root now instead of this. Now is this, and it creates a first inversion. So we call it a first inversion. Okay, first inversion of chord 4 to a second inversion. You see that this has become the last thing over there, and that is what is here. So you have a first inversion where this one is here, and a second inversion where this one comes up. Okay, this one comes up for the first inversion, and this comes up for the second inversion over here. So chord 1 in a chord 4 in the root position to first inversion, then to its second inversion. Okay, that is it. Let's look at the chord 5. This is the chord 5. This is 4. So F, and this is the chord 5. This is the chord 5, you see. It's going to be, if you want a first inversion of this is a G chord, this is the chord 5 in key C major. You are going to have this as what? The G is repositioned, sent up. So you sent up, and you are going to have chord 5 in the first inversion. Okay, first inversion. Then if you want to have the second inversion, it means this has to go up, and you maintain the others. This one has to be there, and so you send it up. It's the same thing here. Okay, okay, that's it. That's correct. Okay, so that is it. So you have chord 5, chord 5 in the root position, first inversion, second inversion. I know you are very happy about these chords, and I would urge you to practice them. Just practice them, okay? Practice them. So chord 1, you have chord 1 in root position, chord 1 in root position, or let me do it here. Chord 1 in root position in first inversion, and then in second inversion, and then we have chord 4 in root position, first inversion, second inversion, and then chord 5 in root position, first inversion. This is the first inversion, and this is the second inversion. Okay, and back to chord 1. You can even do this. You can do this. Thank you very much, and I would like you to practice these inversions, practice them well, and make sure you practice and practice and practice and practice and practice. That is the only way that you are going to be what? To be very good. Okay. So I urge you all to practice and practice. Our next lesson is going to be on the same chords, but we are going to use them to accompany certain songs, very simple songs or very common songs that we all know. Okay, so have a very nice time and hope to see you in my next class. Bye bye. But before I leave, I also urge you to please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, and then comment on my videos and share for your friends. Share and let them also comment, put their comments, and also request for some music and lessons. Okay, thank you very much and have a very nice time. Bye bye.